That's why I call the higher self a deeper self. It's both deeper and higher. Going high is not just going up, up, up somewhere. It's going up and inwards. It's the high is inwards, guys. Hi, this video today is very important. I'll be talking about how to enter the 5D, how to build that awareness of the deeper, higher self. I know there's a hype about the December 21st, we're moving into this new realm. Well, we already have entered since 2012, now just an acceleration process. And so for some people it's kind of hard if you're not keep up with that higher vibration. Can be a real struggle. Some people get sick. However, if you keep up and become self-aware at the rate at which the whole planet is becoming self-aware, then it'll be a smooth process. It'll be easy and smooth. So this video is to assist you and give you the tools and kind of like understanding what's happening really within ourselves. So the 5D, I posted a video yesterday, meditation, called Meditation versus Psychedelics. And there I kind of explain a little bit about how it looks kind of like structurally, what 5D looks like. It's our it's our 3 dimensions plus time, which is a 4-dimensional world that we've been living. And now we get a higher perspective. We're connecting to our higher vision, from which we can see the bigger picture, the oneness. This is the consciousness of oneness. So it looks like a pyramid if you draw it like this. So if you flip this structure horizontally, then you will see that this deeper, this is Ajna, or the third eye, the higher self, seat of the higher self, seat of the soul, is here. And you see it looks almost like a projector from which we see our 4th dimension reality. And actually this is how we create our reality. And we become aware of it. So we're here now. This was our like 4D existence, right? So when we get a little bit higher, we get a little bit more perspective, higher perspective, more understanding. If we get a little higher, we get even higher understanding. And this process correlates with rising the Kundalini energy in yoga. And Kundalini activates the chakras. This is connected to the earth, the Muladhara chakra, right? The consciousness of elements. Then the 2nd chakra is cellular consciousness. Then the 3rd one is a human consciousness. This is where we begin to realize ourselves as separate individuals. We have ego individuality, right? Our personality. We're moving now to the 4th density. This is our heart. And so from this perspective, you see, we can see we have much broader view and much broader understanding than we had at the 3rd. We understood a little bit less. We were like more individualistic. Now we understand the compassion, the oneness, this is a center of universal love and service to each other. So we see each other as brothers and sisters in this center. Actually, oneness will be over here. Then it will be the Vishuddha and the Ajna, the higher, the full realization will be Sahasrara. If you go all the way here, then you can see the existence in its entirety with all different dimensions. But we're not going to worry about this right now. We're talking about how to realize ourselves here and master ourselves here in our existence right now. We don't want to like jump ahead. So today, when I was waking up this morning, it was very vivid to me how I moved from this deep place where I went when I was asleep, the place where we go when we sleep, when we drop off the resistance, when we are as a soul without any of this programming. All these programs are sleeping, right? So, and when I was coming back, I felt this return of this glorious being to this world, fresh like a child, with all this love and all this beautiful feeling of joy, of just existing, being alive. And so I very vividly traced the brain waves that was corresponding to my coming back. So I was sleeping here, I was coming back to this projector, to this world. So the very high, very high, the seat of the soul corresponds to a very high brain waves. They're called gamma, and they're 38 to 42 hertz. The scientists don't even read them. They call them white noise. But recently they start to understand that these, they can read those waves in those people who feel this universal love. And so this feeling of oneness, like like Mother Teresa, people like that. And every one of us are capable of this as well, because we're all built the same. We all have those centers and chakras and higher self and soul. So how the brain, the scientists say, generate those brain waves is still a mystery. And I keep saying that the brain does not generate brain waves. The brain is a tuner. It reads the brain waves. You can tune your brain to that frequency. That frequency exists all the time. It's the frequency of joy. That's the frequency of the highest of the highest. And you can access it anytime with practice. Now, that's the highest one. The lowest one, the infralow, is another mystery. They don't know. But it's so slow that they barely can read it. And to me, I think it's a consciousness of the Muladhara chakra, of the element. It's elemental consciousness in us. Then, of course, we go to the delta, which corresponds to deep meditation, deep sleep, 0.5 to 3 hertz. That's the deepest meditation. That's a trance. This is where the yogis go. This is a state of mastery. If you go there, you're probably going to get enlightened. Very slow. Then the little bit higher one, the theta, is 3 to 8 hertz. It's meditation and sleep, but like ordinary sleep. This is the delta would be like dreamless sleep. This is a less deeper meditation, basically. Then there is alpha, which is more like a daydreaming and just relaxing, 8 to 12 hertz, and there's beta. That's a normal waking state of mind. But notice how it's 12 to 38 hertz. That's a huge gap. And so here you can be either calm and just go by your business, or you can be hyperactive after you drunk all this coffee and you multitasking and you extremely, hype. And so that is not a very official way to be, because brain consumes like 80%, I don't know exactly, but it consumes vast amount of your energy. No wonder we feel so exhausted, because we go to our works and we try to do so much, and we're in this constant stress. So this is kind of like a little bit of a dangerous zone. But if you have to perform there and better, so you cannot see, here we go. If you have to perform in a better, then at least when you do some high activity, come back to the alpha, go to the deeper states, because this is where the real treasure is. This is where you can come back to this higher states of being with open heart, where you feel when you open, when you feel each other, instead of you trying to run for some goal and achieve some goal. That's very much consciousness of that third density, but now we're going to the fourth. So we have to learn how to open our heart and how to slow down. And just that is enough to, with awareness, progress to this higher level. Begin feeling love for yourself, number one. And then when you love yourself, you will love everyone else, because your vessel will be overflowing with love. Now you can share it. Go into the meditation, go into the higher state is extremely helpful. So if you've never meditated before, you don't know how to do it, just notice when you're waking up, how slowly, don't rush to wake up. Don't put your alarm clock, or at least on the weekends when you don't have to wake up early. Just notice, take your time, how you're coming back from that place of your soul, seat of your soul, of your essence, how you're coming back to that projected world here, and how it feels. You will realize, just watch yourself. You will realize what it takes to be in a meditation, because at some point you can stop and say, now I just feel so like big and vast, and my energy is so joyful, and that feels so amazing. And you can come back to that state anytime during the day. You just need to slow down your brain waves, go a little bit deeper, and go a little bit of higher. That's why I call the higher self a deeper self. It's both deeper and higher. Going high is not just going up somewhere. It's going up and inwards. It's the high is inwards, guys. And those people, sometimes it's really difficult to go deep. People who never done it before, they don't know what it is. So this is where I do advise even a microdosing of mushrooms or a little bit of psychedelics. I mean, I love mushrooms. They help me so much to find those places, to fine tune myself to my higher self, and develop some super abilities like channeling, for example, that now I'm teaching. So don't be afraid. You can only take tiny little amount, and it will reduce anxiety, it will relax you, and it will allow you in the waking state to go deeper and to experience these higher realms of your existence. You exist there too. You exist on all these realms simultaneously. It's only where you put your focus. So if you put your focus on survival and you're racing here on the third chakra, this is where your energy will be. But if you put your attention all the way to Ajna, right here, the center of complete oneness, guess what? You will be that. It just takes a little, I even don't like the word practice. Coming back there, visiting there often, and it feels amazing. And it's such a good, it is the best medicine for all this, viruses going around, for all this anxiety, for all this negativity that's going around. That is the best medicine. That's why psychedelics are becoming so popular. And then, now scientists discover that you can heal autoimmune diseases, you can, post-traumatic stress disorder, all this, mental diseases even, you can help with this basic plants that come from Gaia, from the earth. One more thing I wanted to share with you in this little, right here, waking up and sleeping. So look, when you sleep, this is your soul. You become to wake up and you're coming back to this reality. But when you take yourself from this reality and through meditation and you start to go back to where your soul is, you're waking up in the spiritual realms. You're actually waking up when you go deeper to meet your own self. Do you see how sleeping and waking up is actually kind of like a cycle? It goes both ways. So everything is connected. It's just amazing. Everything is a miracle. All right, you guys. Thank you for watching. I really wanted to share this exciting information with you today. It came to me this morning. So if you have any questions, write them down below. Check out my course channel and help you. It's a meditation. It's an in-depth meditation that will help you to go to those higher realms. It's technology of going to those higher realms, an ancient technology based on Tantra yoga, actually, and or Kundalini yoga, which is part of Tantra. You know, the more you accelerate your own growth, the more you accelerate the awakening of all people on earth, because we're all one. In these realms, we're all one. Here we feel separate, but we're both separate and we're also one. It depends where you focus your attention. So by developing that vision of universal love in your heart and oneness, and speaking with love and compassion, truly, you will create a heaven on earth. I'm doing my part, do your part too. We'll do it together. Okay, high five.